When I grew up, my parents got divorced after the war, and I went to a mission, Garden Point Mission on Melville Island, and to me all the Aboriginal people that I saw, they were hunters, they were good fishermen, and they can spear anything. And all of us kids there, because we were all mixed, we weren't fully Aboriginal, we were part Aboriginal or part Islander and that, and we harboured to be one day be like these people because they were so fit. It's not an ounce of fat on them. They were our heroes. But now when I came back to the territory, I saw the influence of alcohol and drugs on them, and it really saddened me. There are role models in the community, but unfortunately there's good role models and bad role models. So I'm trying to teach people to become good role models, you know, so the young ones can be influenced by them. Well, I always harboured this desire to be someone to teach, to trainer, and because I admired a few of my teachers in the past, and I thought, yeah, this is what I would like, but things didn't develop that way. And then after seeing my first son go through his schooling and what he put the teachers through the ringer and that, I said, oh, thank God I didn't become a teacher. I was a hostel manager. I was looking after the physical needs of the people who had alcohol and drug problems. It was a residential. I was looking after their physical needs, of their money, clothing, food, etc. and that. There was a vacancy in the training department. So I said, yeah, I'll get home at 5 o'clock, this'll be okay for me. And like I say, the rest is sort of history, you know. Yeah. I was getting a lot of knowledge. I had a lot of knowledge through my just working, mainly through my mistakes, because that's my best teacher is my mistakes. And I understood what I was talking about, but I couldn't assess it because I wasn't qualified. Once I became qualified, something changed within me, and so that I can have a positive influence on other people, and it's a natural thing for me to help other people. That's how I've been brought up, you know. It's to share something. If something's worthwhile, you share it. Community development is what we teach here, and we go out to, and some of their main problem is the young ones, because they think the glamour on TV, it's always the drunken alcoholic or the person who gets in the limelight, gets the publicity. Unfortunately, the attractiveness of doing the wrong thing is more glamorous than just have 2 drinks a day, no more. Instead of just teaching them about alcohol and drugs, I instead of straight off saying, you got to do this, you got to do that, I ask them what's important in their life. And they tell me that their family is important, their children, their friends, their culture, their homeland, and their language. And I said, yeah, it is important, because I've been to places like Sydney and Melbourne, where I've seen Aboriginal people. They're out completely away from, they don't know who they are because they can't speak their language, there's no culture. So they just medicate themselves on alcohol and drugs mainly, and it's a very sad sight to see someone who's lost and don't know where to go. So education, what was it Mandela said, is a powerful weapon, you know. It is, because there's a lot of ignorance out there, and there's a lot of old, as they say, old wives' tale about alcohol. Oh, you can do this and do that, but it's I'm putting them in their reality, you know. It's making it not very glamorous at all what alcohol can do. I know what I'm talking about, And I said, you've got a wonderful community here. I said, your community here, I said, you see your friends every day, you see your family every day, you can hunt and you can do fishing and that. And I said, the people down south, they don't even know their next door neighbour. And you're envious of them.